Hi, and welcome to this week's Monday Live. As you might note, I am doing this from Denmark, small country just north of Germany, one of the Scandinavian countries. And now it's closing in on 9:30 in the morning or pre-noon or what you say. I have two set of decks for you today, and I hope there is no technical problems today. I hope I will not get caught off or anything like that. Like last week, it was like, oh, well, I hope it doesn't happen today. If it does, we'll see if we can find some sort of solution for it. Anyway, I have two tarot decks for you today to choose from if you're here. Or yeah, and it's the Angel Wisdom Tarot and the Fairy Tarot. Both are by Valentine, and the guidebooks, especially for this Angel Wisdom, are like wow. But it's sort of an extraordinary deck in a way. The fairy deck here looks like this on the back, and for instance like this in the front, and you will notice, oh, there's a letter I do not know. Maybe, probably, that's the one there, the A with a little circle on top. That's because this is in Danish. So it says in Danish, translated, it says spring two of spring, and here it has the what's it called? Yeah, it has winter and spring, summer and fall instead of the traditional suits. And in the other one here, it has the elements. So it's fire, water, earth, and fire, water, earth. Fire, water, earth, and air. Like for instance, this one for four of air. That is for swords. So let's get to it with the readings for the week. You might know there's a full moon today. Here in our country, it's late evening, just about half an hour before midnight, but it's probably quite strong, and it's saying it's a full moon. The sun is in Capricorn, so the moon is in Cancer. So, and the moon like to be in Cancer. So, but yeah, well, that's sort of an extra moony energy, so to speak. And yeah, let's see if the moon comes up here, shows itself here. It did twice. For the collective in the Danish reading, from one from each deck. So it's like, okay, but now this is more global, so let's see what happens. So one card from each. We will begin with one card from each. And I will keep a little notice on the left on my screen to see if something happens up there about the connection. So I won't babble up on too long if it says something that there's no connection, even though the clock keeps ticking. So let's see. Oh, okay. This week apparently is about choices of some sort, and can be difficult to see what to choose because there might be too much to choose from, or this is number 7 here, the 7 of cups, the 7 of water. Too much to choose from, or things can just seem a little bit too overwhelming and not, well, should I go this way or that way? Or so you might keep on, procrastinating it a bit until you have some further information and stuff, because maybe you cannot quite see what would be best for you in this moment. And that's, and I'm saying that because we have the Two of Swords. She has also sort of, I won't say she's a crossroad, but she stands with water, but she has this blindfold on. She can choose to take it off, and I will advise you to do that too. We are at the full moon energy, and that's the moony energy, very, very intuitive. And with the water behind her, I guess that's this intuitive feelings here also, that it's important not to just see with your eyes, to see what to choose here, what is the way to go, and not just say, oh, this looks interesting and this look interesting, and maybe there in the end of the rainbow there is something even better, and maybe not. So no, I won't go there, I won't go here instead, I don't know which way to go. You can be this kind of what to do. So she is there to take a choice. So it's important that you take a choice, but the choice is not from what you see with your eyes, not as the main source anyway. The choice is what you see with your inner mind. She has this calm around her, the water behind her, the intuition, the feelings, what feels right, what feels wrong. Okay, and not letting yourself get disturbed by outside distractions, by all the opportunities, by all the possible ways to go or not go. Okay, so it's about centering yourself, acknowledging that it can be quite emotional. There is some movement in the water, so the feelings and emotions can be stirring up a bit. Calm yourself, close your eyes probably, and see for your inner eye, okay, what is drawing me in? Is there anything of this thing I can see right here and right now that feels more magnetic, so to speak, that feels more, and why is that? Or maybe, yes, or just trust that. Trust that, because it's a full moon, so it lighten up what cannot be seen. So instead of so it can help you decide. It can help you decide when you use your inner eye, when you calm yourself. Okay, I am in this situation. It's important that I choose. It's really important that I choose, and that I use my common sense to choose, and not let myself be all caught up in what to do and what not to do, and all the different things and different directions that might show themselves. And oh, look over here also, and stuff like that. And this year is very interesting. Well, maybe, maybe not. It is this summer 7, and so maybe nothing. But use your inner eye by closing your eyes. See with your inner eye. See with your mind's eye. Center yourself. That's a crossing. Center yourself. Make sure you're not leaning towards anything. Center yourself. See with your mind's eye, and then make that decision. Make that decision. Okay? One more fairy card, maybe probably to see, get some more clarification maybe. Can we have some more clarification on that, or something else extra? Let's see. Yes, with the strength card. And here's the 11th card in this deck instead of the 8th card, but it's still with the lion. It's still the strength card. So yeah, and with the inner strength. So you have that inner strength. So trust what you see with your inner eye, with your mind's eye. Trust what you see. And be gentle with yourself about being distracted or not knowing what to do when you had your eyes open, okay? Be gentle with yourself, because this is about gentle strength and about kindness, and having the endurance when needed, having the capability and will to forgive yourself and others, and through that gain even more strength. So you have that inner strength, so find it, connect with it by centering yourself, close your physical eyes, open your mind's eye, and trust what you get. Trust what you get. Okay? Very important. An extra from the Angel Wisdom. Trust what you get. Now, come on, which card? Not half of them. That's quite too many from a tarot deck. No. So let's see this one. Yes. We have the ego card. In traditional tarot, it's the I think it's the devil, but it's all about, we have here, this is Peter Michael with his sword cutting away the chains, and you can see she is also blindfolded. She really did not realize, so you might not realize either, that you sort of are chained up in your ego's expectations, or what you're used to, or think you might think you know what is best, and maybe you do and maybe you don't, because especially this week with the summer 7, you know, the 7 of Cups card there. That could be disillusion, what to choose, and you know, and be this is for the end of the rainbow. There's a pot of gold. Yeah, well, and then you are on a trip long way and get lost and stuff. So, no. So it's important that recognize that you might be caught up in, that you don't really know what you are caught up in, because she's blindfolded. You cannot really see it. But then the chains are broken, and you can break that chains too. You can break the chains too. You have the strength to it, and you have the recipe for it here by centering yourself, acknowledging your emotions and your feelings, and center yourself, closing your physical eyes, opening your mind's eye, your inner eyes, and trust what you get. And when you have the strength to it, and then when you trust what you get, your chains will be broken too. If you feel that you need to call in some angelic assistance, please by all means do so. You can ask Michael, you can ask your guardian angels, you can ask whomever you feel that is right for you in this situation to help you cut the bonds, loosen, you know, get rid of the chains that you might not be aware of how many and where they are, because you cannot see them. She cannot see whether she can feel they're there, but she cannot really see where are they and how to get rid of them, how to get free from them. But yes, you have the recipe here, and you have the strength to do it. So trust in what you see in your inner eye, because in your mind's eye, because that is what will show you what to choose. If you are supposed to choose one of the many options, or maybe you're supposed to choose something else, because maybe all of these options are actually the chains that are holding you at some place. So it's difficult for you to move in the direction that will be better for you, that will give you the calm and the security and the knowing that yes, this is the right choice for me in this situation. Okay. So any more from wisdom? No. One more for fairy. One more for fairy, from the fairy tarot to end the reading, and then I will, if no one comes on while doing that, I will wish you all a lovely week. And yes, remember there is a full moon today. Yeah, we have the Winter Prince. So yes, so again, and he has his mind. He can decide things. He's also quite impulsive at times, and you know, but this is not the impulsive thing. When you've done this, then you say, okay, I see this, then I go for it. This is the Knight of Swords also. So he has, when he makes something, a decision, he sort of thinks out. You find out what feels right by using your inner eye, okay, from your mind's eye. And you have the strength card. Remember, we have the strength card. I'll show you. Here we have the strength card. So that's forgiven. And that will help you break the chains. And the more you break the chains, the more speed that will go to the process, so to say. The more fast it will get, the more speed the process will get to break even more chains, to follow that direction. So take that decision using your mind's eye, centering yourself, take the decision and follow up and get going. And the Winter Prince here, he knows, he can think out exactly how to do it and what to do and what needs to be done and who to draw in or not draw in when needed and stuff like that, because he has that kind of energy to him. And he loves it. He loves the planning. He loves the doing and going for it. But first, center yourself. Use your mind's eye to make that decision, to not get distracted from what's around you, you know, and not procrastinating and stuff like that. Because you have the strength for it, and as soon as you get going on it, the strings and the chains will break. Okay, and again, remember, you can always ask for angelic help or something else to help you break that chains, to ask them for, okay, where are they? How do I do it? And trust the answers. Trust the answers using your mind's eye. And then take that decision and move towards it, move with it. Okay, move with that decision. Take steps that supports that decision that you see, feel, sense from your mind's eye. Okay, so, and that's go beautiful in with the full moon in Cancer, sort of double on the moon energy, because the moon rules Cancer also. So, but you can be letting yourself be held back, because we also have the Capricorn. So you can let yourself be held back by the ego and the devil and the sun and the Capricorn, letting yourself be held back. No, we need to do all this first and stuff like that. We need to do this, and there's also this and that. So procrastinating all the time. Okay, so stop that, center yourself, close your physical eyes, see with your mind's eye, see with your intuition, your mind's eye, acknowledge what comes up, feelings from behind or from below, or probably from behind, and use that to see what is right for me. Where do I feel I get stronger? And then be kind to yourself and use that to be even stronger. And when you have made your decision, use the energy from the Winter Prince to get moving. Okay? The more you get moving, the more chains will break. Anything else? Nope. I think that was it, and it was without any interruptions. Lovely. It would, of